Waiting for this to come through. Here we go. Hello, lovelies. This is what you need to take with you for your first appointment prep. So remember, we are getting rid of the listing appointment system where you just show up and you give a price. We're not doing that. We are doing the 2 appointment listing step system. Okay. This is what you need for your first listing appointment. We are going to bring physical evidence of the work and preparation you have done just to prepare for this meeting. Okay, so I have here, I hate paper, but here's a chance to show physical evidence of your organization, work ethic, and attention to detail. This is what you're going to print out: a fresh copy of your listing guide. So I call it my seller services guide. It's like a, I don't know, 80 or 90 page document. It outlines the selling process from start to finish. So you're not going to get caught in the weeds with them. You're going to say, hey, here's all of the details of the selling process right from start to finish. I'm here if you need questions. I'm going to guide you along the way. You can refer to this at any time. It's going to have a lot of information about you, your services, your team, your awards, all of that good stuff in it. Okay. You are going to have a physical copy. You are going to leave this with them. Give this during the first appointment. Okay. So after you've done the home tour and you sit down with them, we will get into that during further training. This is just telling what you need to bring. Okay. Next, you need the map out. So on our system is called Geo Warehouse, okay? And that's basically the land registry system. So I can go out, I can print, it's gonna have sales history, it's gonna have the lot lines, it's gonna have neighborhood data, it's gonna have a ton of information on there. I print this out. If they say, oh, my property is this big, you could just whip that out and say, oh, well, here I have it's this big or this size, and oh, your neighbor's here, and this is what I have on my system, right? So sometimes it's good to compare notes. So print that out. The old MLS listing sheet. So have it printed out from the last time it was bought or sold. Have it printed out. You're going to have the details ready. You can refer to it if you need to. I don't wave it in front of their faces. It's just there to refer it. You spread it all out. It's there if you need it. And then you're also going to need the fresh listing info data sheet. So whatever you call it, that's going to be mine is about 4 or 5 pages. It goes in detail. I write in all of the information, or I type it in depending on the situation, all of the information about the property, like age of the roof, if it's a rural property, if there's a septic or a well system or anything like that, just, age of the home, any notes that would be applicable to their home, you're going to bring this with you. And that's where you're going to take the notes that you get for that day. Okay. So here's some bonus things to be prepared with. So all of that, literally, if you have these fresh listing guides or seller services or whatever you call it, this should take you this system. It's under 30 minutes to prepare for the appointment. Okay. So here are some other things to be prepared with. Be prepared with average days on market for their area. Okay. What is the average days on market for their area? What's the average days on market for the market in general? You just want to have this available in the back of your mind. If it comes up in conversation, you can be ready to respond to this. And then the other thing you want to do is familiarize yourself with some recent neighborhood sales. You can even print it out. You're not going to give it to them yet. You're going to hold on to that information, but you want to be prepared for it, because they may say, oh, my neighbor's house, whatever, sold for $1 million. And then you go and you say, oh, well, I, can see here that it actually sold for, 850,000. And that was 6 months ago. And it was in a better market. And, the whole purpose of the listing presentation and going through this process, it's all about setting expectations. It's about setting the seller expectations, setting you up for success, showing that you're the expert, and setting their expectations at the same time.